DJ2K with 2 underscores, back yet again with another banger build video, man. If y'all been tuned in lately, I've been dropping some bangers on my YouTube channel, DJ2K. Go check it out. I've made my small forward, my Wemby 7'4" center build as well. So we got some things rolling out, man. I'm starting to get a little bit more familiarized with this builder. And here is my newest addition to the squad. And you can see here, I am rocking with a point guard at 6'4", 216 pounds with a 6'10" wingspan. Now, I already have a point guard build. He is a 6'6" point guard. However, I was kind of labbing up in the builder here and noticed a couple different things and ended up ultimately making this build. But as you can see, the different body types we have are toned, broad, and then shredded. Shredded seems to be the best body type from just an appearance style looking at it. So I'm very curious to see what the shredded body style will do. But you can see here, you can see the max attribute potentials up top and then the badges down below. But other than that, let's go ahead and hop into this build. Awesome, y'all. So you can see here with our attributes, we went very heavily focused, as you can see, on the 99 driving dunk. So on this build at 6'4" with the 6'10" wingspan, you are going to immediately get legend posterizer right off of the bat. So we will get that legend posterizer combined with that 90 vertical. So this is going to be one of my first ever 99 driving dunk builds, strictly without cap breakers. Reason I did this is, you know, as a content creator, I do like posting clips on my channels, on my different social media channels. So as you can see, with the 99 driving dunk paired with the 90 vertical, you are going to get access to every single moving contact dunk in the game of NBA 2K26. So you'll get the pro contacts off 2, elite off 2, and the small contacts off 2 because we have 6'5" height. Same with them 1 foot moving dunks. We're going to get every single contact dunk package animation that you can get. So just thinking as a content creator, I want to get those highlight plays, those posterizer dunks. And man, we played with this for 1 day so far, and I can't even begin to explain how fun this build is. As we move forward into the rest of it, you can see finishing is still pretty high just because the 99 driving dunk is boosting the rest of these attributes for close shot and driving layup. But you can see we do get silver physical finisher, so that's going to help with those contacts down below, especially against those higher builds. Taller builds. And as you can see, we do also have Paint Prodigy on silver. Now, we don't have standing dunk packages necessarily unlocked with this build because we aren't tall enough, but I've been seeing some things about people being able to dunk under the basket with, you know, 6'2" point guards. So I'm pretty sure that you are able to dunk underneath the basket. And yeah, so we'll definitely take a look and take a note of that. Now, if you guys have been tuning into my videos or just really tuning into content creators in general, you've probably noticed that shooting is extremely easy in NBA 2K26. Now, this is season 1. You know, I've been seeing some things on X and different posts from Mike Wang. You know, who knows if they're going to change the shooting. I think really the idea is either behind RNG or keeping the green window pure. So we'll see. But, man, I've been knocking down shots, you know, not just catch and shoots, but off the dribble, step backs with an 83 three-pointer. I truly think if you're good enough at this game and you're really good at shooting, an 83 from the 3 is all you really need. Reason I went 83 is to unlock that limitless range at least on bronze. So, I mean, I'm shooting 70% this year, and all of my builds have an 83 three-pointer. I don't have anything higher than an 83 3, so I'm going to stick with my 83 3 on this build. It's also paired with the 73 mid-range shot, but like I said, I mean, shooting is extremely easy if you're pretty good at the game. Now, into the playmaking aspects, we do have a 71 pass accuracy, which is pretty solid if you think about it from a point guard standard. It does give you silver dimer, as well as bronze break starter and bronze versatile visionary. So as you can see, I have a pretty common theme for most of my builds. I do try to unlock a badge that makes sense for that position, at least on bronze. So I try to get as many bronze badges as possible because with how many cap breakers are in this game, max +1s, max +2, I mean, you're going to be able to do all sorts of things if you play the game enough. As you can see, we went with the 89 ball handle. Now, this might be an area where we will use some cap breakers. You can see if we just went up 1, we could get handles for days. with your first cap breaker on gold. Shout out to 2K Labs. I watched their videos more so on the testing of badges. Looks like handles for days is a nice sweet spot for a point guard to be able to dribble. But you can see we also get the strong handle on gold, silver unpluckable, and silver ankle assassin. Man, I get a lot of ankle breakers with this build so far, especially with that Vince Carter step back, that little animation move there, and some of the other animations as well. We do also get an 86 speed with ball, so that's going to unlock gold lightning launch right off the rip. And as a primarily slasher on this build, you definitely want to make sure you have lightning launch high enough so that you can get around those defenders and get easy buckets at the cup, dunking the ball. Moving forward to the defense, we do have a 43 interior defense, silver off-ball pest, not really a big importance as a point guard, but we do get a 75 perimeter defense. So as you can see, we still get some sort of defense. Now, if you've been also tuning into my other builds, I'm not really big on defense to start. I'm a really good defender in this game. I just know positioning overall. I know how to get stops even without high defensive ratings. But defense seems like with the build specialization of defense, that is a great place to minimize how much attributes you put in the very beginning of your build and use those cap breakers from the specialization as well as other cap breakers you earn. And you can get some pretty good badge upgrades by using those cap breakers that you earn. So we'll get the 75 perimeter, so off the bat we'll get all bronze defensive badges. And then we do also unlock glove and interceptor. Now we get those on bronze as well. I took a look at the cap breaker screen for perimeter defense. If we use all of our cap breakers, the 5 slots on perimeter defense, we will actually be able to get the on-ball menace to an 85. So you'll get that to silver, which is something I'm thinking about. Or I could go with the steel. You can get a gold interceptor and silver glove when it's all said and done. We also have the 68 block, which is going to unlock that bronze high-flying denier. Paired with the 90 vertical, you'll see some of the things if you tune into you'll see some of the plays if you tune into my live streams on Twitch. You'll see some of the things that are happening with these attributes here. We do also get a 60 defensive rebound. That's going to unlock bronze box out beast and bronze rebound chaser. Again, going for unlocking as many bronze badges as I possibly can get. Then we can wrap things up with the physicals. Now, we do get an 86 speed on this build. Now, 86 speed on a smaller build, it just seems so much faster in this game. I don't know how to explain it, but you run around way, way faster. I think speed is something that is a questionable attribute in this game. I see people running way faster, especially on my 7'4" center build that has a 62 speed. I mean, he's running pretty dang fast for being 7'4". So 86 speed is solid. We get the 77 agility to unlock some of those badges for that. And then we do also get a 73 strength, so we'll get a movable enforcer. Tune into my other videos. A movable enforcer is a really good badge this year. Paired with that 90 vertical to wrap things up, let's go ahead and check out and see what this build gives us. And as you can see, we're going to get shades of the all-time Steve Francis on the Rockets. We'll also get Dame Dollar Lillard and Fear the Beard James Harden. Man, these are the cook-up goats. I mean, some of these clips that these guys have, these highlights are pretty cool to watch. And that's what I was really going for as a content creator. I wanted more content to post that's going to, get people on the edge of their seats. And you can see the archetype name is going to be a blow-by high flyer. If you've been tuned into my other videos, high flyer team seems to be in a lot of my builds, but for good reason. You'll see the go-to badges, of course, is going to be that legend posterizer. We're also going to get legend pogo stick and legend aerial wizard. Our top attributes, of course, are going to be that A+ driving dunk and A vertical, and then an A- ball handle. And as you can see on the strengths down below, we are a relentless downhill dunker. Handles have flair and control, and speed is game changing. Now, I have not seen strengths with the words game changing in any of the builds I've made, and I've made some pretty good builds. Game changing, that's a pretty big thing to see on a strength. I mean, if it changes the game, that's pretty cool to me. And then you'll see the elite speed in transition. Now, the weaknesses have been pretty similar on my weaknesses. That is because I don't really boost my defensive attributes to start. I use my cap breakers. So yeah, it says weakness, but with cap breakers, that's not going to be a weakness. So you can see rarely disrupts the ball with any purpose. We add cap breakers on defense with the defensive build specialization. That's going to go away. Can't pass, stagnates ball movement. I highly disagree with that as well. 71 pass accuracy is pretty solid. And I use the blur takeover, I believe it's dribbler wizard, that gives you the plus pass accuracy as well. I mean, you are a point guard, so you do have to be able to drop dimes on people as well. And this here, guys, is my 6'4" point guard, blow by high flyer with shades of Steve Francis, Dame Dalla, and Fear the Beard Harden. Man, I appreciate y'all who have tuned in so far. You guys have been showing me some decent love out there, man. The views are pretty high, but I still need some more likes, man. Hit that sub button for me as well. It is entirely free. I do live stream daily on Twitch at DJ2K with 2 underscores as well, man. And I will also be submitting this build to the community season builds in season 2. So we'll see if this is one of the ones that make it. This will be now my 3rd build I have submitted. So I'm hoping for the best, man. Other than that, y'all show some love and support. I appreciate y'all, boys. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.